Hey everyone, welcome to Data Millennials. I'm Atul, and in today's video we are going to talk about character function in Excel. So what exactly is the character function and how it can be useful in your projects? So the character function is categorized under Excel text functions and it returns a character specified by a number. As an analyst, the character function is very useful in coding pages number received from the another file into a certain characters. Or another example could be something like this is that suppose you wish to insert a line break into the text, then you can use this character function. So in a simpler words, we can say that the Excel character function returns a character when a valid character code is given, and it is used to specify characters that are hard to enter into a formula. So we'll see two different examples here. The first example is that you have to convert the text into the desired text, and this is our desired text, and this is the text which has been given to you. Now what the output should be is that there should be a exclamation mark or a hash or percentage, whatever is given to you, it needed to be included in your output. So the normal text is this, that hi, I am Atul, and the output should be after hi there should be an exclamation mark, and then the sentence would be I am Atul, right? So what we can do, the first thing is that we can use two formula here. The first one is the character function and the another one is the concatenate function. So what we have to do here is that we have to use that concatenate as well as this character function here. Now you might be thinking is that how is it possible that we can put a character function or a particular symbol within a statement, right? That is what I'm going to show you, is that how you can do that. So let's go and first write the formula. So for each of these cases which I have given here, we will use different formula so that you will have a different experience that how you can include this character function with a bunch of different formulas in the Excel. So the first one is that I have to put an exclamation mark after hi, right? So I know that hi has two words, or you can say two alphabets. It's not exactly word, it's alphabets, right? So H and I. So after that there is a space and then I have to give exclamation mark. So what I'll do is that I'll simply put equal to and then I'll put concatenate, right? After concatenate, I'll use this cell in which my simpler text is there, right? So I can use this and then I can use the character function. So in character function, basically this, if you give this number 33, then it will basically give you the exclamation mark. So let me show you this one. So if I put equal to character and then I'll put this number 33 there, right? So it gives me an exclamation mark. Now I just need to include this mark, exclamation mark, into our desired output, right? So how I can do that? I'll simply put equal to concatenate, right? After that I know that there are three characters in the left side of my statement. The first one is H, the second one is I, and the third is the space. So I'll put left is another function in Excel. So I'll put left, then this text, and then I'll put comma 3, so that I'm taking three characters from the left side of this text, and then I'll use this concatenation formula, right? Within this concatenation formula I'll use the character function. So I'll put character and then I'll use this number 33, I'll close the bracket, and then again I have to put I am Atul also in it, right? So what I'll do is that I'll simply use the right formula in Excel and then I'll put this text. Now the thing is that I don't know that how many characters are there in the right side of the text. So we will use the nested formulas here. So I'll put right. After that, in the right argument, the number of characters that you want, I'll simply put length of this text minus 3, because in our left formula we have used the 3 characters, right? So if I reduce the 3 character, so suppose there is a length of 10 character, and if I reduce the 3, then the right formula will only extract the 7 characters from the right side. So I have used this right formula. Now I'll close the concatenate function bracket. There you go, you have hi exclamation mark and then I am Atul. But there is an issue. After exclamation mark there should be a space also, right? So what I'll do is that I'll simply put a space, blank space here, and then I'll use this right function. Now you can see that your formula is giving you the exact desired output that was there, and at the last there is a full stop also. So what I can do is that I'll simply put a full stop here, right? Now in the second line, in row number 7, we have another statement, do you know me? It's a simple text, do you know me? And what I need to do is that I need to put a question mark at the end of this statement. So the question mark basically comes from this character function using the number argument as 63. So if I use this 63 under the character argument, then I'll get this question mark, right? Similarly, if I need to get hash, we can use this character function and get the hash using this character 35, right? If I need double quotes within a formula, so double quotes is used to represent text, right? And if you want to put a particular character or a word under double quotes, you won't be able to do it in a normal formula. In order to do that, you have to use this character function only. And how we can do that? If we use the number 34 in our character function, then you will get this double quote. So if I drag this formula, you will see that you get a double quote here using this 34 number as an argument in your character function. Similarly, if you want percentage, you can use this number 37. If you want the ampersand sign, you have to use 38. And if you want to use this star sign, then you can use this 42. Okay, so what we can do is that simply we can use this concatenate function and this character function to get our output, which is in our desired text. So again, we'll put this equal to, right, concatenate this text with a space, blank space, because after me there is a space and then there is a question mark, and then we'll use character function. In the argument we'll put 63 and then we'll close the concatenate function. Now you can see that you have do you know me question mark. Similarly, we have this text Atul, and before Atul we need to add hash space, after Atul we need to add space and hash. So simply we'll put concatenate, then we'll put a space, blank space, then we'll put character function, and we'll use this argument 35. Then again we will use this text Atul, and then again a blank space, and then this character function and the argument as 35, and we'll close this concatenate function. So now you have Atul, but there after, so we have done a mistake here. After character we have to put a space, blank space. Okay, now you got the desired output. Similarly, for double quotes we'll use the same formula. If you drag this formula, you will get this one, right? But we didn't have space here, so if we remove the space, you will get your output, right? Similarly, if I drag this one, you will have percentage Atul percentage. So what we are doing is that we are just using this character function and giving the appropriate and valid character code to represent it into the symbols. So for example, if you want to know what kind of symbols we can get from the valid character code, then what you can do simply is that you can write the numbers. For example, I have done it here for my reference. So what you can do simply, let me just remove this one entirely. Yep. So let's put 1, and then below it we'll use this cell 1 u6 plus 1, so that we will have an incremental number here below. Okay, and now in this formula we'll simply put character and we'll use this cell. Okay, so 1, if you put 1 in the character function, you will get this square, or sorry, rectangle box. So if I drag this formula, you will see that till 9 we have kind of a blank space, or we have this small rectangle, right? Now if I drag this one till 100 or 200, let's see what kind of characters do we get. Okay, so we have a whole lot of different characters. Now suppose if you want to get a question mark in a simple box, then you have to use character code 12 or number 12 in the character function, right? These are repetitives. If you want to use this exclamation mark, then you have to use 33, which we have used in our example, right? If you want to use a single double quote, then you have to use 34 hash as 35, dollar sign as 36, percentage sign as 37, ampersand sign as 38. If you want the brackets, then you have to use 40 and 41. If you want to use a star, you have to use 42. If you want to use divide sign, then you can use 47 in the character function. Let's go to our example and complete this one. So the second last one is that within my first name and last name I have to insert an ampersand sign. So what I can do simply is that I can put equal to concatenate left of this. I know that there are 4 characters in my name, right? So I'll take the 4 characters from the left side of cell A11, and then I'll put a space, blank space, and then I'll use this character function. Within character function I'll use 38 as an argument, and then again I'll use write function. And in my name there are 5 characters in my last name, right? So I'll use, okay, I have done a mistake here. Instead of A11 I have to use B11 here, and from right we will use B11 comma 5, or let's take 6 so that we can have our blank space also. There you have Atul, ampersand sign, and Anand. The last one is that you have to put a asterisk mark after note. So what I can do is that I can simply use concatenate function, then I'll use left of this cell B12, I'll use 4, so I need 4 characters, which is note, and then I'll put character function, and within character function the argument should be 42 because it will give us a star mark. After this I need to add a dash sign, so I'll simply put a dash, a space, and then I'll use right of this comma length, so that I can get the entire length of this cell of the characters, and I'll minus 4 because in the formula when we have used the left function we have used 4 characters. So now you have this note, star mark, dash, I am Atul. So mostly this character function is used to reflect the symbols which you cannot use within the formulas, because for example this star mark can be used to detect the wildcard, or it can be used to search for a particular pattern. Now our second example is the most widely used example with this character function. So suppose you want to put a line break after a certain word, how you can do that? So there is a statement, you are such a respected man, and what you need to do is that after respect you have to put a line break. Now this line break, from a simpler view, you won't be able to find out that whether there is a line break or not unless you reduce the size of that column. Okay, so in this first cell A11, there is no formula, and if I reduce the size of this cell, you will see this respected and man comes in the same line. The last character of this respected D is coming on the same line, right? Now what I need to do is something like this, is that you have to put you are such a respected in line 1 and the man is on line 2, right? So what we'll do is that we'll simply put equal to concatenate, and we'll put this, okay, and then we'll use the character function. So if you put 10 as an argument in the character function, it will give you a line break. So we'll put 10 and then we'll use right of this cell, comma 3. And now if I close this, okay, I need to remove man from our statement, right? So left of this, comma, okay, let me write the formula again. So equal to concatenate this cell, comma, length of this, and the total length minus 3, because man has 3 characters, minus 3, right? And then I'll put, okay, I have not used left here, left, right? And then I'll put character function 10, and then I'll use right of this cell, comma 3. If you see it in a simple way, you will see that you are such a respected man, it is coming in a single line right now, right? Now if I wrap text it, right, before wrap texting it, you will see that it's in a single line, but if I wrap text it, you will see that you are such a respected comes straight and then man gets into another line. While the same thing, if you take this row, column width, okay, which is 7.33, and if I do the same column width for this one, 7.33, right, then you will see that, okay, there is a difference. Man comes on the another line, while in cell A17 man doesn't comes on another line, it's on the same line as of the respected. So basically what happened here is that you are such a respected, it comes in line 1 and man gets reflected on line 2. So you won't be able to figure it out until you reduce the size of your cell. Hey, if you find this video insightful, then do check out other videos and hit the like and subscribe button.